Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Monday, the 16th of January, 2023. Headed on to 5 o'clock in the evening. It's just past 4:30. 63 degrees Fahrenheit right now in Jacksonville, Florida. 43% humidity. 17 C. Supposed to drop back down into the mid 30s tonight, depending on where you are in the county. So maybe like 36 or 37 here. Still kind of chilly. I don't know if y'all can see. There's a cat sleeping in one of those. One of my planters over there. See if I can back up. That planter right there at the base of the palm tree. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a cat sleeping in there. There are a lot of feral cats around here. Unfortunately, they don't keep the rat population under control. You would think they would. I'm not having a problem. Other people around me are, and right there it's a dumpster, which is where most of the cats hang out, but there's still a lot of rats. Ooh. I use a spray deterrent that I make myself, and it's not my recipe. I stole it from I think it's Grandpa Gus. Actually, it is my recipe because Grandpa Gus's recipe is peppermint and cinnamon. I added cloves, so it's a peppermint and cinnamon oil, and you could use clove oil, but I bought a whole bottle of cloves for like $4 or something, $3. Tally hi. So anyway, you can also just like throw cloves around. They don't like to smell, so I do that. I spray all over inside. I go outside and spray around. I need to do it again because it's rained so much lately. I need to make up another batch and go out and spray it around. But somebody asked, I wonder if that was a stop watching the curves. It just looked like one of those little fold up porter crib type things. Only a tiny one. So I don't know. Anyway. That asked on a post from last night. Probably some nice vinyl on the back of those couches. Anyway, I was asked how far my son's house was and whether we lived in the same city. So he lives about 20 minutes from me, depending on traffic. And that's almost due west from me. My oldest daughter, Pandemonium Palace, is more like northeast from me, but she's 20 minutes away across the bridge. We all live right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Like the daughter I'm going to go see now, maybe 10 to 12 minutes away, not far at all. It was closer before they put the stupid speed bumps in. But Jacksonville, and I've mentioned this before, I know I have. Jacksonville is the largest city area-wise, not population-wise, but area-wise in the United States. Population-wise, I think we've got like 2 million people or something. Don't quote me on that, but area-wise, this place is huge. Late at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, get out on the interstate, and you can run from the northern border of Jacksonville to the southern border on the interstate, and it takes about an hour. There's a little bit of curve to it or whatever, but just factor that in. Going east to west, like starting at the ocean and going to the westernmost point, you can't do all superhighway, you can't do all interstate. Yeah, you can do mostly interstate, but there's a jog about 10 minutes. You have to jump on the I-95. But yeah, it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get from the ocean to the westernmost border of the county. It's a big place. If you Google Florida and you zoom in on Jacksonville, we have the 295 loop, and that's almost a 2-hour circuit at interstate speeds. So like I said, this is a big place. But it also has, there are very large parks and preserves, places like University of North Florida, which has acres and acres and acres of wetlands and pine forests. And just basic stretches. A lot of it gets built up. All this across the street here was just wild up until maybe 3 years ago. And right now you can't see it, but on the right-hand side, there's a stretch. Well, there's a nice little spot right there. But there's a stretch over here that's, 400 or 500 yards long. And it goes back 500 yards or so. And it's all wild, hasn't been touched. Some of it, there's houses interspersed, and here's another stretch that's, probably 3 football fields long. And it goes back in there quite a ways. For the most part, it'll go back to actually the street that we're going to be going down in a little bit. Or no, Cortez is in the way. Never mind. What do we got here? Oh, I can go. So So whatever, from that road, and then there's a traffic light coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the road. Then it kind of curves out or whatever. But anyway, big area. Where my daughter's staying right now is at her father-in-law's property, my son-in-law's dad, where my son-in-law grew up. And his property is almost 3/4 of a mile deep. And I don't know, it's 300 yards wide or something, 300 feet wide. So, and he's only got, I think, like 2 acres or 2.5 acres cleared up in the front. The rest of it is all wild woodland. And you find everything. I mean, literally everything. Pigs and big cats and all kinds of birds and raccoons, snakes. Anyhow, we have made the last turn. We're on the final stretch. Be a short one tonight. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantastic. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they ain't, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fantastic day. So watching y'all.